Wi-Fi. Chevrolet, the first and only car company to bring built-in 4G LTE Wi-Fi to cars, trucks, and crossovers. It's the new independence.
Go on, I got your back. Introducing the mouth-watering prime rib melt, layered with irresistible cuts of Canadian beef.
What's that?
Prime rib melt.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I got your back. Share a height of experience with the new prime rib melt. Subway, eat fresh.
Bob the Conqueror. Bob the Absolute. Bob the Infallible. Bob the Keeper of Pet Roosters. This is Primetime Sports with Bob McCowan on the Sportsnet Radio Network.
Old school today, huh? I like it. Has some babies. Magical mystery tour. Greetings, salutations to you all. It's Friday, the 17th day of October 2014. This is the radio for Vegas Primetime Sports on both the radio and television networks, coast to coast. Here's truly Bob McCowan. And joining me in an hour from now, Elliot Friedman, Michael Grange, John Shannon. For the perfunctory round table. And as usual, there's lots to discuss. Some baseball talk, basketball, hockey, perhaps others. But we'll stay tuned for that. Between now and then, we invite your telephone calls as we do just twice a week. At 416-870-0590, star 590, or 1-888-666-0590. I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter or pursuing my Twitter account, but I loaded it today. And Lauren Shipman, who I'm sure none of you know, well, Lauren does, maybe there's a few close ones. But Lauren has tweeted, and I do not know the accuracy of this statement, but it's interesting and true, that in the American Hockey League so far this year, they've had 7 overtime. Now, in the A, what they're trying this year is they start with a 4-on-4 for 3 minutes, I think, and then 3-on-3 for 3 minutes. So of the 7 overtime games, only 1 has wound up in a shootout. The others decided by a goal in overtime, which of course is the preference. If this percentage holds, one can only hope the National Hockey League adopts this suggestion. Because I haven't liked the shootouts until the day they came in with the idea. I just think it's a terrible way to decide a sport. And whether 4-on-4 then 3-on-3 is the absolute answer, I don't know. But I just hate the shootout so much. And with every passing night, every time I see a highlight that winds up in a shootout, it just feels unsavory, unclean, as though one of these two teams has gotten ripped off by what's the equivalent of a coin toss to decide the game. And if you think that I'm wrong in suggesting that the shootout is akin to a skillless event, just go and take a look at the stats. The best goal scorers in the game are not necessarily good at the shootout. And guys that couldn't put a biscuit in a basket in its first 60 minutes if their life depended on it will have some success with the shootout. So I've never been a fan, so I confess that. But if this is the next step, we'll try and keep you posted over the course of the season as to whether this trend continues to hold. 7 games, 7 overtimes in the American Hockey League. 6 of them decided in overtime. Only 1 of the shootout because they're going to 3-on-3 for the last game. Something to address a little bit later on with the unsavory bucks that we're doing. Meanwhile, the telephone calls. Let's go. Frank in Pickering, Ontario. Hello.
Bobcat, how are you?
Good.
Quick question. Your opinion, and I know you talked to all the puckheads there. What's going on in Edmonton, and how much longer do we have to wait to see head goal there? Obviously, that has been a mess for the last few years, and it doesn't look like it's turning the corner. Can you imagine if the Leafs had all those draft picks to work with? What's your take on what's going on over there?
Well,